Hello Geneva, and welcome to Geneva Works. I'm your host Kevin Starr. During the course of the past year, there's been a great deal of community interest in the future of the former Citron site at 7th and State. To help recap what's happened during this past several months is Community Development Director David DeGroot, who will also outline what might lay ahead for this property.
Yeah, the 7th and State project consists of 9 different applications for the redevelopment of the Citron property. That property is generally bounded by West 8th Street to the south, Peyton Street to the north, Richard Street to the west, and then the Ace Hardware and 7-Eleven shopping center to the east. So the proposal was for a 3 to 5 story apartment building, 202 units. It included a parking structure that would have been wrapped by the apartment building, 337 spaces. It also included a 6,000 square foot retail building along the State Street frontage. And it also included the extension of 7th Street north from West 8th Street to Peyton Street. The Plan Commission began a public hearing on December 17th, 2015. A public hearing is an opportunity for all interested parties to ask questions, speak in favor of or in opposition to a project. So that began on December 17th, and the project generated a lot of interest in the community, so it was continued until January 28th to allow for additional public comment. It was then continued again until March 10th to allow the applicant to make some revisions to the plans based on comments they received from the public and from the commission. Those were presented on March 10th, and then additional public comment was received. The public hearing was officially closed on March 10th, and then they scheduled a recommendation and deliberation session for April 14th. Well, the Plan Commission is a Citizens Advisory Committee, so they're charged with not only holding the public hearing, but making a recommendation to the City Council. So on April 14th, they began their deliberation and their recommendations. As I mentioned earlier, the applications, there were 9 applications total, and those included amendments to the downtown master plan that's been adopted by the city, amendments to the zoning ordinance, rezoning of the property, and then finally plan unit development approval. The Commission recommended approval of the amendments to the downtown master plan, but they did not recommend approval of some of the amendments to the zoning ordinance that would have been required for the project to move forward. So at that point, Marquette companies withdrew the remainder of their application. The amendment, or the rezoning of the property and the planning and development approval requests were withdrawn. No, the redevelopment proposal is not moving forward. The only thing moving forward are the amendments to the downtown master plan and amendments to the zoning ordinance. The physical improvements, the apartment building, the retail building, the extension of 7th Street, those applications have been withdrawn and will not be considered by the City Council. Well, Marquette Companies does own the property, and it's my understanding that they are interested in finding a solution for the property that would be acceptable to the community. Any redevelopment of the property would require new applications to be submitted, and then the public hearing process would start over. So the applications have been withdrawn for the redevelopment of the site. Any future development would require starting the process from the beginning. We've created a project webpage that can be linked to from the city's homepage. It includes all the application materials and then the minutes and transcripts from the previous Plan Commission meetings. You can also contact the Community Development Department at 630-232-0818.